Hey, this is John, and I'm just here at our local dam, and it's just started overflowing there. The water's pouring over the ledge, and we're very excited to be at 100% because 4 months ago we were bone dry. We were at 0%, which meant our farmers didn't have any water to use in this region. And isn't it interesting how quickly a circumstance can change? But the reason I wanted to share this with you is in our inner journey, this presents a really powerful principle for us to understand. And it's about understanding the seasons of our life. I'll just show you as well. There it is. It's a beautiful dam. It goes right back into the forest there. I want to share this with you because when we're doing the inner work, it's important for us to understand the season that we're in, and it can give us some encouragement to keep going. And so here, when the dam was empty and it was summer and it was bone dry and it was piercing heat, what would have happened if the guys stopped doing the maintenance, stopped preparing for the rain? See, we know in summer here it doesn't rain. So they knew the season. They weren't expecting any water, but they kept doing the maintenance. They kept doing the work. And then who would have known that in like a really rainy winter period that we would have filled the dam in 2 months? So what can happen with us is we can be doing the work. We can be doing the inner work, and it's frustrating and it's powerful and it's enjoyable and it's painful. But sometimes when we get to the point that we're dried out, we got nothing in the tank, sometimes it's easy for us to think, I don't know if this is beneficial. But what I'd encourage you to do is understand the season that you're in. If you're feeling like that, I want to encourage you to keep doing the inner work, keep preparing, because once it rains, then you get your water and then you're full. And you know what that water gets used for? All the seeds you've planted can then be watered. You've got this reservoir to benefit by. And so if we just step back and think about the seasons, we're not always going to have a season of spring. Right now, it's spring here. We've had our winter rain and it's just magnificent. We've got wildflowers, we've got the birds, and it's such a beautiful season. And when you enter the spring of your inner journey, it's just magnificent. There's opportunity everywhere, there's abundance, but it doesn't always stay that way, you see, because then summer comes and summer tests our seedlings. Summer's where growth can happen, but it's also where we'll see how good what we've done, the work that we've done. And that's when we do the inner work, when we're unraveling the false story, sometimes we get the tests, the heat, and that's the summer. Then autumn comes along, and autumn time usually is the harvest time. And that's where you get to see the fruitages. After the test, you see the fruitages of your reward. And then you go into winter, and winter's where you don't do anything. Winter's the rest time. You don't fertilise your trees, the roots are resting, the leaves have dropped off, and you just sort of hunker down and you have your rest. And Cyprus here is very good for that. A lot of places shut. They have their busy summertime and then they shut. They take their winter, they take their rest. But for us internally, when we understand the cycles, it can help us weather that storm. The dry period, the time where we feel strung out, it's okay, this is summer. I just got to weather that right this minute, because next summer I might have a full reservoir. Next summer could look totally different. And so I want to share that with you today, because this inner journey that you're embarking on is not an easy one. And you're going to have your ups and your downs, and you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel not so good about yourself sometimes, but there is hope at the end of the tunnel, and it can change really quickly. 2 months. This went from, I could walk down to the bottom of that, right down deep, and now it's full. And so I just want to inspire you and challenge you. If you're doing the inner work, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Ride out your seasons. And when you get your season of abundance, pat yourself on the back and enjoy the fruitage of that season, and then keep growing. So I'll leave that with you today. And I just want to tell you I love you and I thank you for listening.